VY516 High-demand business ideas to start a business in 2025. Did you know that 80% of successful entrepreneurs share the same daily habits? That's right, behind every millionaire, there's a set of simple, repeatable actions that help them thrive. Yet, most people aren't aware of these powerful habits. In fact, many entrepreneurs who struggle to get ahead often overlook these life-changing strategies. In this video, we're going to dive into the 6 habits of highly successful people, the ones that truly set them apart. These aren't just common tips you've heard a million times before. We're talking about habits backed by data, proven by billionaires, and used by the world's most successful business owners. From turning failure into your biggest advantage, to delegating so effectively that your business runs itself, we'll show you exactly what it takes to level up your entrepreneurial game. Stick around for the next few chapters. You won't want to miss how to apply these habits in your own journey to success. Let's get started. Chapter 1. The power of micro goals. Success doesn't come from one massive goal. It comes from breaking down big dreams into small, achievable steps. This is the idea behind micro goals, tiny tasks that get you closer to your bigger vision every single day. It sounds simple, but it works. Studies show that people who set small, manageable goals are 42% more likely to succeed than those who aim for larger, more abstract targets. Think of it as building a skyscraper, one brick at a time. For example, instead of saying, "I want to grow my business this year," break it down. Set a micro goal like, "Today, I'll design my website homepage," or "I'll write 3 blog posts this week." Each micro goal feels doable, which makes it easier to stay motivated and see progress. Successful entrepreneurs like Elon Musk and Tim Ferriss live by this principle. Musk divides his enormous projects into small tasks that can be completed in a day or two. Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, recommends using micro goals to avoid procrastination and stay focused on what matters. Even if you're juggling multiple projects, micro goals keep you organized. You'll always know exactly what needs your attention today. This strategy removes overwhelm and replaces it with a clear, simple roadmap. And remember, it's not just about ticking off tasks, it's about creating forward momentum, no matter how small the steps. When you focus on micro goals, you build positive habits without the stress of trying to accomplish everything at once. It's a simple hack that works for any entrepreneur looking to gain steady, consistent progress. Chapter 2. The Fail Fast Philosophy. Turning setbacks into launchpads. Fail fast, fail often, fail forward. That's the motto of many successful entrepreneurs. They understand that failure is not a setback, it's an opportunity to learn. This idea is especially important for those starting new ventures. According to a 2019 study, 90% of startups fail, but the successful ones bounce back quickly by learning from their mistakes. They don't linger in failure, they use it as a stepping stone. The Fail Fast philosophy is about experimenting, testing ideas, and quickly pivoting when things don't work out. Jeff Bezos famously said, "If you're not failing, you're not innovating." He encourages Amazon employees to take risks and experiment with new concepts. Without failure, there would be no breakthroughs. In the world of entrepreneurship, failing fast means making quick decisions and not wasting time on ideas that don't stick. Google's parent company, Alphabet, is a great example of this. They have a culture of embracing failure, which allows them to try multiple projects without fearing failure. If something fails, they simply move on to the next experiment. But here's the key: it's not about failing for the sake of failing. It's about analyzing why something didn't work, learning from it, and adjusting your approach. Successful entrepreneurs make it a habit to reflect on failures, so they don't repeat the same mistakes. So, if you're trying to grow your business, take calculated risks and move quickly. Speed allows you to learn more, adapt faster, and reach your goals sooner. Embrace failure as a sign that you're pushing the boundaries. The faster you fail, the faster you learn, and that's where real growth happens. Chapter 3. Automating your mindset. Building habits that run on autopilot. Highly successful entrepreneurs don't rely on willpower alone to keep them productive. They create systems and routines that allow them to stay focused and positive, even when motivation runs low. One of the best ways to do this is by automating your mindset. Think of it as setting up a mental routine that runs on autopilot, freeing up your energy for important decisions and creative work. For instance, consider the morning habits of successful people. Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every day to avoid decision fatigue. Mark Zuckerberg does the same. By automating small decisions like what to wear, they preserve mental energy for more significant tasks. One of the most effective habits is creating a morning routine. A study from Harvard found that 95% of successful people have a set routine they follow every morning. Whether it's meditation, journaling, or physical exercise, these routines condition the mind to stay positive and productive. Take Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group. He starts his day by waking up early, exercising, and reviewing his goals. This sets the tone for the rest of the day. Branson swears by this habit for staying energetic and creative throughout his busy schedule. But it's not just about physical habits, mental habits matter, too. Successful people train their minds by practicing gratitude, visualization, and goal setting. For instance, many entrepreneurs begin their day by visualizing their goals, which helps them stay focused and confident. Once these habits are in place, they don't require much effort. You don't have to think about them every time you wake up, they just happen. This autopilot mode helps reduce decision fatigue, allowing you to focus on your most important tasks. Building these automated habits doesn't happen overnight, but with time, they'll become second nature. Over time, the more you automate your habits, the more you can focus on what matters most, growing your business. So, start small. Pick one habit to automate and stick with it. Eventually, it will become a part of your daily rhythm, and you'll see the impact it has on your success. If you're finding these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next chapter. Chapter 4. Strategic Boredom. Why downtime fuels innovation. In the fast-paced world of entrepreneurship, we often hear the message to hustle hard, keep grinding, and stay busy. But the truth is, some of the most successful people in the world swear by the power of boredom. Yes, you read that right. The secret is not always being busy, but intentionally allowing your mind the space to wander. This practice is known as strategic boredom. It's in those quiet moments when your mind has the freedom to wander that innovation happens. Steve Jobs, for example, famously took long walks to clear his mind and let his creativity flow. He once said, "The best ideas come from a place of emptiness." This shows that true creativity often arises when you give yourself permission to pause. Research backs this up. A study published in Psychology of Aesthetics, Creativity, and the Arts found that people who engage in downtime are more likely to come up with creative solutions. When you stop overloading your brain with tasks and information, it has the space to make connections you wouldn't otherwise see. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, also values downtime. He often spends time away from his busy work schedule to think deeply about the future of technology. It's during these moments of mental relaxation that he comes up with some of his most groundbreaking ideas. Strategic boredom doesn't mean doing nothing. Instead, it's about taking a step back from constant activity to allow your brain to recharge. A few minutes of downtime each day can lead to major breakthroughs in your business and life. So, the next time you feel guilty about resting, remember that it might be the key to your next big idea. Chapter 5. The 10-Minute Daily Challenge. The magic of consistency. One of the most powerful habits of successful entrepreneurs is consistency. But consistency doesn't have to mean working on something for hours each day. In fact, committing to just 10 minutes a day can lead to incredible results. The 10-Minute Daily Challenge is a strategy that helps you stay on track without overwhelming yourself. This method is simple. Pick something you want to improve or learn, and dedicate 10 minutes each day to it. Whether it's reading a book, practicing a skill, or brainstorming ideas for your business, those 10 minutes can add up over time. The key to this strategy is that small actions, when repeated consistently, create big changes. Studies show that it takes about 21 days to form a habit. If you can stick with your 10-minute habit for just a few weeks, it'll become part of your routine. One of the best examples of this strategy is James Clear, author of Atomic Habits. Clear emphasizes the power of tiny, consistent actions. He argues that making small improvements each day compounds into significant progress over time. Bill Gates is another example. He famously reads about 50 books a year, which breaks down to roughly 10 pages a day. That consistent reading habit has helped him stay informed and continuously innovate in his businesses. The 10-minute daily challenge also works because it's easy to commit to. It's not intimidating, and it doesn't require a huge amount of effort. When you set aside 10 minutes each day, you build momentum without burning out. So, whether you want to improve your business strategy, learn a new language, or just get more done, try the 10-minute daily challenge. It's an easy and effective way to make progress without the pressure of long, daunting sessions. Chapter 6. Radical Delegation. Building a dream team without micromanaging. Delegation is one of the most powerful skills an entrepreneur can master, yet it's something many struggle with. A lot of entrepreneurs feel they need to control everything, but this can quickly lead to burnout. That's where radical delegation comes in, a strategy that encourages you to trust your team and hand off tasks that aren't essential for you to handle. Radical delegation means giving others the responsibility for tasks you would normally do yourself. The key is to trust that others can get the job done just as well, or even better, than you. This frees up your time to focus on high-level tasks that will move your business forward. Richard Branson is a prime example of someone who practices radical delegation. He's built a billion-dollar empire by surrounding himself with capable people and letting them handle day-to-day operations. Branson says, the key to successful delegation is to empower your team to make decisions and give them the freedom to make mistakes. He believes that this autonomy encourages innovation and growth. Another example is Sara Blakely, the founder of Spanx. Blakely has always focused on delegating tasks, especially to people who are experts in their fields. By trusting her team, she's been able to scale Spanx into one of the most successful brands in the world. Radical delegation isn't about letting go of control completely. It's about focusing on the bigger picture and giving your team the tools and freedom to succeed. This can be challenging for entrepreneurs who are used to wearing multiple hats, but learning to let go is essential for long-term success. Studies show that entrepreneurs who delegate effectively experience 33% less stress and are 50% more likely to scale their businesses successfully. By freeing yourself from micromanaging, you empower others and allow them to grow their skills and contribute to the overall vision. So, how can you start implementing radical delegation? Begin by identifying tasks that drain your time but don't directly impact your business growth. Next, find people on your team or outsource the work to someone who can handle it better than you. Over time, you'll create a culture of trust and efficiency within your business. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications for more entrepreneurial tips and strategies that will help you succeed.